Number one thing that the elders shared with me was, you are coming from ECWA Wuse 2, that there's so much belief that there are so many things that we have been enjoying, but this church is a prayer house. And this prayer house, the vision came through you, through myself and Reverend Megadi, that those who live within Lokogoma should just go and scout a place where they will start a prayer house. And we thank God that those who resided within Lokogoma went and scouted and got a place, and that place is not any other place than the house of Elder Jirai. Moving from that wire house to the permanent site where, by the grace of God, we will be dedicating, has been a very big challenge. I remember there are some of the elders at that time say, Pastor, you said we should leave this place and go to a permanent place. People will leave. I said, yes, people will leave, but we need to start somewhere. And we took a bold step and we came. Though then it was forest, but by the grace of God, see what is happening today. So to me, moving from that temporary site to the permanent site is an achievement. Truly, I'm grateful. If someone would tell me that I will also witness this day, I will tell you, I'm not sure. But God has made it. Not only me, but those of us who are pioneer members of the church, pioneer elders of the church. By the grace of God, we are witnessing what we are witnessing today by the grace of God. But let me assure you, our vision still stands. We will continue to pursue this vision that Christ left behind by telling his disciples, go ye into the whole world and make disciples of all nations. We will continue.
You know, it is the longing of anyone to see that anything you started grows. When you give birth to a child, you expect to see that child grow and become an adult, a matured and responsible person. Similarly, for the church that began from this place to have moved, transited to a temporary place of worship, and eventually to a building that is being dedicated, it is a great thing of joy, and to know that one was part of that effort. Yeah, it was quite interesting that from day one to show, or rather to prove that it was God's plan for this church to start. The first day of our worship in this place, we were 33 in number. As a matter of fact, we were qualified for an LC from day one. It should encourage us to know that if God is in any business, that business must succeed. And that is what I can see from this. And it should encourage everyone. If God calls you into anything, yield to him. Don't look at your qualification. Don't look at your capacity. It is not by might nor by power. And he has brought us this far. This should let us know that if God is in any business, that business must succeed.
Thank you so very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Some of the key elements that has brought this edifice to stand, or rather the church as an LC to where we are today, is to the effect that first and foremost is our belief in our vision. One of the key elements, the most important element, is about leadership. And I'm speaking on behalf of the members of ECWA Worship Center Kaura, that we have a leader in the person of Reverend Dr. William Nyashi. He is focused, who has provided us the enabling environment for us to function, for us to give our best without inhibition, without any distraction. And so, if you come to ECWA Worship Center at Kaura, it's a place where we redefine ECWA, where we refocus ECWA, where we put up all strategy to make sure that our reach to the unreached is done seamlessly.
It's amazing to see what God can do with the yielded vessels that are agreed to work for Him. And also to thank Usetu, Metama Church, and the central area. It's my prayer that we too, as time goes on, God will use us to be able to build or to help set up other churches like the Wuse and this Metama and central area did for us. Congratulations once more again.
To be alive, to witness the commissioning and the dedication of this edifice today, I can see God at work in the life of members. I can see unity. I can see love. I can see commitment. I can see dedication. I can see hard work. I can see perseverance. I can see focus and prudence in the course of the construction of this edifice. And above all, I can see lives of men and women being transformed.
At the time that we had less than 100 members in the prayer house, we came up with this design just by faith, knowing that we cannot limit what God will do in the church. And so the design was approved, and we embarked on developing the site by faith. As at the time that we were giving us the status, all the block work had been done, the roofing had been done, remaining other works to be done. And that's to tell you that God was faithful with us. So I will say that today, as this edifice is being dedicated to the service of the Lord, we return all glory, honor unto Him for how far He has carried us, because it has been the Lord that has been on our side. May He continue to build His church, His own glory, in Jesus' name.